So Nintendo Direct just happened, and honestly, it was a really good presentation. Pikmin 4 started things off with a new trailer and a release date of July, which I'm really excited for. I've been waiting for the longest for Pikmin 4. Splatoon 3 came in with some new DLC info where we're going back to Inkopolis Plaza from Splatoon 1 and a new story mode type expansion, kind of like Octo expansion from Splatoon 2, and a bunch of other stuff. But everyone knows the main killer of the Direct was at the end where they showed a new trailer for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which honestly looks like a stellar game. I'm honestly happy for the Zelda fans who've been waiting years for this game, because this game looks really good. It looks like a great expansion to the original Breath of the Wild. However, there's one problem with this game that I really need to get off my chest, and it's not even the game itself. It's the stupid decisions Nintendo decides to do with this game. Getting straight to the point, Nintendo games are usually $60. Splatoon 3 was $60, Mario Bros. Rabbids was $60, Pokemon was $60, etc. But for some reason, Nintendo thinks it's appropriate to expand the price of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom from $60 to $70. I don't like that at all. I don't like it because I honestly see no reason for this price increase. Yeah, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is a really ambitious game that a lot of people are desperately waiting on. I get it. I'm not saying it's not worth the money. It looks like an amazing game. But at the same time, it's running on Switch. A lot of you might be saying, well, Yingos, there's a lot of games that cost $70 now. Like, look at the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Yeah, well, there's a reason why those games cost $70 now. Games on the PS5 and Xbox Series X are being developed with high-budget next-gen hardware in mind, which makes the development of these games a lot more expensive, making it so that they have to increase the price just a little bit. And don't get me wrong now, I don't care who's doing it. I straight up don't like the fact that we're entering an era where games are starting to be $70 now. It's just that for Sony and Microsoft, I don't support it, but I understand it. For Nintendo, however, I neither support it or understand it. Nintendo is developing a game for a console that is 6 years old, running on a chip that is 13 years old. Okay, so, I have no idea where I got 13 from. The article I'm getting this information from clearly says the chip came out in 2015. So that would mean at the time of this recording, the chip would be 8 years old, not 13. I apologize, I was kind of tired at the time of me recording this. Still trying to figure out where I got 13 from. That is able to run 1080p docked, 720p undocked, and 60 FPS if the game isn't too chaotic. The Switch is getting to a point where it can hardly even run its own games anymore. Take Splatoon 3 for example, where when you play Salmon Run and it gets too chaotic, the frames start to drop like crazy. And let's not forget the fact that Splatoon has a really bad netcode. The Nintendo Switch is not a next-gen console like the PS5 and Xbox Series X, so games on the console should not be over $60 unless it's some deluxe set or something. So it just brings me to the question, why did they do this? Is there some new upgraded Switch model that they refuse to tell us about? Are they just capitalizing off the fact that Tears of the Kingdom won most anticipated game of 2023? If so, that's really scummy, Nintendo. What the hell? I just really don't understand the abrupt upscale in price. Games like Fire Emblem Engage literally came out a month ago and that was $60. Games like Pikmin 4 comes out a couple months after Tears of the Kingdom and that's $60. So what gives with Zelda? And before people get the wrong idea, no, this is not me attacking the game in some way and saying it's not worth $70 because it's gonna be a bad game. No. While I will admit I'm not that big of a Zelda fan and I can honestly care less about Tears of the Kingdom. I'm sorry, I'm just not really all that into it. I do, however, straight up feel bad for Zelda fans who've been waiting years for this game because now you're being forced to pay an extra buck for a game while grand, while ambitious, is still running on cheap, underpowered hardware. And let's be real, y'all gonna buy it anyways. Y'all been waiting so long for this opportunity, so when the opportunity comes, you're not really gonna let anything hold you back. I get it. That's how I felt for Splatoon 3, for Sonic Frontiers, and how I feel now for Pikmin 4. But then with that in mind, it's just gonna give Nintendo the impression that they can just get away with stuff like this. Which, honestly, they can. Like Nintendo Online, for example. But what do you think? Do you think $70 is a justified price for The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? Or heck, any Switch game? Or do you agree with me and think it's stupid? Comment your opinion down below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.